Hey, what's up everyone? Mendel here. I hope you're doing awesome and wonderful. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can level up your song with automation. So as always, let's dig right in. Here we go. So here we are. Here we have a song loaded up that I'm working on called That First Summer Kiss. The following concept we're going to talk about and I'm going to show you is so super simple, yet it's so important and effective and has such a big impact into how a song feels. A lot of times when I get songs from clients, the tempo is static. Now that doesn't have to be a bad thing. I've written a lot of songs with a static tempo. Yet that doesn't mean that tempo changes only have to occur when you have big moving impacts, like big bumps, like 20 decibels, 20 BPM or up or down, whatever. Now, in my opinion, a song can really move more if you have like small increments. Let's say like a chorus, just 5 BPM faster, or when the same part gets repeated later, just a small bump or a small dip. Let me show you. So for an example, we have this part over here. Right, we have a cool part. We have the snare of the drummer doing the flam, and then it goes into this heavy groove part. That heavy groove part could just be a bit more dragging if it's just 5 BPM lower. Now, one thing to note, of course, we have audio over here. Before I hit record, I went into my audio pool and made sure that all the takes have musical mode turned on. Of course, personally, I would never release a song and make these changes. I would just replay it on the change tempo. But just for demonstration purposes, I just turned on musical mode. So for an example, this part over here now feels like this. Right? And how would it sound if I just lowered by 5 BPM? So what I'll do, I'll make sure this one stays the same over there. And I click over here and I'm just going to drag this to 145. Now it's just 5 BPM slower than the part before it. Let's take a listen. Now this whole part feels different. It feels like we're going down into the groove, and then when that other part comes in, the whole song lifts up. It's just a different kind of vibe. Now we can make it even a bit more subtle. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to put like a dot over here, select both, and then put this instead of stepped into ramp. So now it's slowly from this part goes into the 145. I'm going to do the same thing over here. 145, select both, press the ramp. So now we go gradually 5 BPM lower. And when the part is done, it moves slowly back up to 150. So let's take a listen to how this feels now. Now let's take a listen to that part again without the tempo changes. So I'm going to remove this. Let's take a listen. I just want to pause the music already because now I don't have that dragging feel, which works really well with this riff. And it doesn't have to be 5 BPM. It can be 2 BPM or maybe even 1. I'm not sure 1 could feel that much difference. But let's go back to 5. Again, this part. Like there's this whole wave now going through the song. Don't you think it's way more dynamic now? Way more interesting feeling-wise? I personally think so. Now here I have a part where it's just guitar, like lead guitar and a chord guitar. And I think it would be cool to just move back a bit in BPM. And then as we move towards when everything gets in, the whole band kicks in, we have more of an up-tempo vibe. Let's first take a listen to how it sounds now. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press here again, so that stays the same. Here I just want to lower it. Let's try 5 BPM again. Let's check it out. Again, this whole chorus now feels more exciting. I almost want to say more happy, just because before the part we're just dragging 5 BPM a bit lower. Now, just to take it one step further, during this part, that chord progression, what we could do is we're gonna, again, put this one over here, put this one over here, and now what we're gonna do, we're gonna make a drastic move. 10 BPM. Make it a ramp. So now during these chords, we're gonna go down and then probably pick it back up. You feel that? Let's make it even more drastic. 20 BPM. Okay, that's too drastic. I think 10 BPM is just fine. It's like we're getting back home again. We're playing that intro riff again, but just that tiny drag just before it hits, it gives the chorus more, not the chorus, but it gives the main riff way more impact. For context, let's listen to the whole part. And there you have it. This is just almost so simple. It's like something that when I first learned about this, Just making small increments per part. I was like, why have I never thought about this? This is something that I like to do in pop music. I don't hear this very often in heavy music, at least to the songs I've been growing up with. But simple things like this can really make your song way more dynamic. Have fun with this. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Cheers.